Hey, welcome. I want to share with you this interesting chart over here. I will map a subject on it. You'll come to know how interesting it is. Okay, this is called 5 stages of opportunity hopping. Yeah, good number of people you already must have encountered these opportunity hoppers. Okay, these are the 5 stages. Let me talk a little bit about each of these stages. The first stage is all about uninformed optimism. There are a lot of optimists who are uninformed optimist or optimism. You start with uninformed optimism. Very soon you get into informed pessimism or a pessimist. Then the third stage is all about valley of despair or hopelessness. And from there you move to stage 4, which is informed optimism, and likewise the 5th stage is success. Okay? Now let me give an example so that you guys can feel it. Okay? Here is a student who just passed out the 12th standard. Now she's planning to enter into a college, and she says that, hey, one of my cousins is studying design, and I see she's very happy and she's loving what she's doing. I also want to study design. That is all about stage 1, which is uninformed optimism. Somebody is happy with the course. You thought you will be happy if you do the same course. So this person joined a design college. Within a few weeks, she started realizing that, see, design colleges are not simple. You have to work for 6 to 8 hours. You have to sit and draw. Yeah, there's a lot of work. Even there will be some kind of assignments which you have to do it weekend. There's a lot of work physically. You have to sit and draw, paint, do, and you have to submit every week. So she entered to the second stage, which is informed pessimism. Now she started realizing that designing is painful. Yeah? So look at that. What happened after 6 months? Now she's in a third stage where her brain gives a lot of reason why she should stop doing this course. Because she finds it very difficult, because she was thinking it's just a fun. Okay? When she did her drawing and painting in her school, it was just fun for an hour and half an hour you did, and that was a joyful thing. But when you choose to study, that to in a college level, it's a full-time study. You have to work really hard. Now in the third stage, her brain will start suggesting her, hey, I think you're not meant for this. I think you should enjoy your life. Why you're slogging, you're not enjoying it. It is better to quit. When you hit the third stage, which is valley of hopelessness or despair, you have only 2 choices. Either you quit or else you stick to it further. So, for example, if you quit, the chapter is over. If you stick to it, you'll start gradually moving towards stage 4. Stage 4 is all about informed optimism. Now you start realizing that, hey, designing is a subject which required a lot of work. One needs to spend many hours, many days, many years to perfect your skills. And you know that initially it's going to take a few years to understand or learn basics of color, typography, composition, perspective. You have to do all of that. And that will come with practically working many hours for a few years. And after that, you reach a stage where you kind of covered your basics. Now you start applying those basic knowledge to come up with solutions or create creations, whether that could be poster, whether that could be publication design, whatnot. So in the stage 4, you become informed optimist. Now you know what is what, why you have to spend so many hours, why you have to do so many assignments, why it takes time. Further, if you stick to what you are studying, then the last stage you enter into, which is success and fulfillment. Over a period of studying, maybe 3-4 years, maybe if you do masters, it will become 2 more years. When you complete 6 years of design study, you reach somewhat a place where now you know fundamentals, you practiced advanced skills and techniques as well. Now you are good with that particular subject. Now you can produce successful solutions, and that brings fulfillment as well. So you can see you started with uninformed optimist, then you become pessimist, then you are planning to quit, but in your case you stick to it. So henceforth you started seeing the nuances of it, then you become informed optimist. Now you know why it works, all of that, and you stick to for a longer period of time to acquire needful skills. So you entered into the 5th stage, which is success and fulfillment. But the tragedy is most of the people, when they come to the stage 3, that is when they quit, because it becomes unbearable for them and their mind tortures them. Their mind suggests them. Their mind gives a lot of reasons why they should drop rather than continue. So good number of people kind of quit here, so henceforth they won't progress in their life. The student who wanted to be a designer, if that person quit when the stage 3, again that person's brain will give a suggestion that, hey, you are good with singing, why don't you pursue music? Then again, we start from stage 1, uninformed optimism. Within a few weeks, she will come to know that music also, you have to practice hours and hours and hours. So once again, she reaches the 2nd stage and eventually come to the 3rd stage, where her brain will give a signal that, hey, you are putting a lot of effort, but still you are not reaching even average level. I think you might end up wasting a lot of time, but you never become a good singer. Why don't you quit this and do something else? Once again, that person will quit and look for newer, greener pasture. She'll get enrolled into something else, then she'll start with the 1st stage, 2nd stage, and 3rd stage. Most probably, she will quit when she comes to the 3rd stage, because by now, for her, quitting become a habit. Whenever there is difficulty arrives, what she is doing, her brain will prepare her to quit rather than fight. So the quitting become habit. So this person, lifelong, she'll keep quitting rather than taking it as a challenge and moving ahead. So I hope you started seeing the significance of this 5 stage of opportunity hopping. And this is what people do. Therefore, you see, very less people who are successful because they stick to this particular axis. They also face a lot of pessimism in their life, but they overcome those pessimism and they become informed optimists, and they practice and become successful. I hope you started seeing that power of this particular chart, and you see yourself in what stage you are in. You'll come to know how many steps, how many stages you need to cross. Thanks for listening. I will see you in the following session.